Hello, it's another week, it's another year, it's another month. My name is Innocent Kashebo. Happy New Year to all traders. And this year we came up with new things, new services, and a new way of analyzing the market. In the first year we were using MetaTrader 4 for Android, and this year we'll be using a trade view for our analysis. And for those who need one-on-one training, they say the space for training is still available. For those who need signal service, you can start subscribing. For those who need mentorship, account management service, you can contact us also. So let us see what we have for this coming week, which is going to begin on the 6th of January and going to end on the 10th of January. The first pair in front of us, which we're going to be looking at, is AUDUSD. And on AUDUSD, we're going to be looking for a selling opportunity for this coming week. And the big reason behind for us to be selling this pair, it's because it gave us the first top, and now it came back to give us the second top. And we're anticipating that it will continue dropping toward this level of here, and then we will either look for it to go up or to go down. So for this coming week on this pair, we're going to be looking for a bearish direction, and yeah, we're going to be looking for a bearish direction on this pair, AUDUSD. Another pair which we're going to be looking at apart from AUDUSD for this coming week, it's going to be CADCHF. And for CADCHF for this coming week, you're going to be looking for a bearish direction, and the big reason behind it is because the market came back to the trend line of ours. Though it's like forming a flag, it might pull back, but high probability to first to drop, coming back to touch this trend line of ours, and then from there it's when we take it up again. So for this coming week on CADCHF, you're going to be looking on the selling opportunity, and this pair has already given us an entry. Another pair which we're going to be looking at apart from CADCHF, it's AUDJPY. And for AUDJPY for this coming week, we're gonna be looking for let's AUDJPY. Yes, for AUDJPY for this coming week, we're going to be looking for a bullish direction. And the big reason behind for us to be looking for a bullish direction is because the market came to touch this trend line of ours for the third time. As it touched it for the first time, this is the second time, and it has touched it for the third time. Now it is an opportunity for us to take up this pair toward that direction. But also it might because of, as you can see very well, if you look at this area, it's like it has already formed the first shoulder head. Now it's like forming the second shoulder. So it might also drop down, but high probability to be moving up because it has come back to touch the trend line, and also it has retested the support or resistance which has already been broken. So for this coming week on the AUDJPY, we're going to be looking for a bullish direction. Remember, all these pairs are in H4 time frame. Okay, another pair which we're going to be focusing on apart from AUDJPY, it's CADJPY. Sorry, CADJPY. And for CADJPY for this coming week, we're gonna be looking for a temporary bullish direction. As the market is like coming back to form the second shoulder. If you look at this area, we have the first shoulder, and it has formed the head. It is supposed to come to form the second shoulder so that you can drop with it down toward our targeted area. So this is CADJPY. Yeah, this is CADJPY, and this is H4 time frame. So for the coming week on CADJPY, we're going to be looking for a bearish direction, and the entry has already been observed based on the head and shoulder pattern. Another pair which we're going to be looking at apart from CADJPY for this coming week, it's CHFJPY. And for CHFJPY for this coming week, we're going to be looking for a bearish direction. As I analyzed in the last year, the market is still dropping, almost dropping. Yeah, so we are anticipating that the market will drop from this level toward this level. But our target for this entry confirmation, which has already happened, our exit will be at this level. This is CHFJPY and this is 4 hours time frame. Another pair which we're going to be focusing on apart from CHFJPY, it's EURJPY. And for EURJPY for this coming week, we're going to be looking for a bearish direction, and the big reason behind is because the market gave us good double tops. If you can see them clearly at this area, there are good double tops. Now we are expecting that the market has already broken the neck and it is about to come back to retest it. It will have a pullback, then it will drop down toward our targeted area. This is EURJPY and this is H4 time frame. So the big reason for us to continue to say that to continue selling, it's because of the reversal pattern of the double tops, and apart from the reversal patterns of the double tops, also the market gave us a wedge pattern. If you can see it clearly, this is EURJPY and this is H4 time frame. Another pair which you're going to be looking at apart from EURJPY is GBPJPY. GBPJPY. Yeah, and for GBPJPY the same thing. We're going to be dropping with this pair because it gave us good double tops, and it's about to breach the neck, and if it breaches the neck, we wait for a good retest and we take our first entry. Then because of the first shoulder head, and then that one might be the second shoulder, we wait for a break and retest of the neck toward another position. So we will have two positions of this pair of GBPJPY, holding them toward this targeted area. This is GBPJPY and this is H4 time frame. Another pair which you're going to be focusing on apart from GBPJPY, it's NZDJPY. And for NZDJPY for this coming week, you're going to be looking for a temporary bullish direction, then a bearish direction, then a big move to the upward side. But high probability for this coming week, it will give us a pullback. As you can see at this level, we can see the shoulder head. Now it's coming back from the second shoulder as it is testing the broken trend line. Now from there we will drop down toward this targeted area so that we can have another entry confirmation for buying this pair, holding it toward the upper side. So this is NZDJPY and this is H4 time frame. Another pair which you're going to be focusing on apart from NZDJPY is USDJPY. And for USDJPY, the same thing. We're going to be looking for a bearish direction, and the big reason behind for us to be looking for the bearish direction, as you can see, the market has already breached out the neck of this consolidation range in market for a long period of time. Now it has breached this support or resistance, and we are anticipating at this level is where the market will make a retest, then it will pull back down toward this targeted area. And the big reason behind is because there is like a wedge pattern which can easily be seen here. So that is the big reason why we were expecting that it will continue dropping. This is USDJPY as this is H4 time frame. Another pair which you are going to be looking at is SGDJPY. And for SGDJPY, it's also a selling opportunity, and the big reason behind it's because it has successful break this trend line of ours. Now we are waiting for a little pullback toward that level. It's where we're going to be taking our entry, holding it toward that targeted area. The big reason behind is because it gave us the first shoulder ahead, and we're expecting that it's forming the second shoulder so that it can continue dropping. After it has break this, it has reached this level, we'll take our entry, then we wait for a break and retest at this level. Again, we add another position, holding it toward this targeted area. And the big reason behind is because of the broken trend line. That is the big reason. This is SGDJPY and this is H4 time frame. Another pair which you're going to be looking at apart from SGDJPY is EURAUD. And for EURAUD for this coming week, we're going to be looking for a bearish direction. And the big reason behind is because the market has successfully breached out the trend line, which has been respected for a long period of time. And that reason, we're waiting for a little pullback toward this level, which has already been made. Now we're waiting for entry confirmation so that we can sell this pair toward this targeted area. The big reason behind is because of the breach of this uptrend trend line. This is EURAUD and this is H4 time frame. Another pair which you're going to be looking at apart from EURAUD for this coming week, it's EURCAD. For EUROCAD for this coming week, you're going to be looking for a bearish direction also. Yeah, bearish direction also. The big reason behind is because it has also done the same thing, breach out the support or resistance. But at the same time, in this EUROCAD, we have head and shoulder pattern. We have first shoulder, we have head, and now we got the second shoulder. Now the market has breached out the neck of this head and shoulder pattern. Now we're waiting for a good pullback so that you can take our entry holding it to this targeted area. This is EUROCAD and this is H4 time frame. Another pair which you're going to be looking at is EUROCHF. It's EUROCHF. And for EUROCHF for this coming week, we're going to be looking for a bearish direction, and it gave us a good entry confirmation in the past week. And the big reason behind for us to be selling this pair, because it has breached out this trend line of ours, and it showed us a good retest of this trend line, a very good retest. Now we're expecting that from there we will take a drop toward this level here, and that is our target in it, and it has already given us our entry. This is EUROCHF, and this is 4 hours time frame. Another pair which you're going to be looking at apart from EUROCHF for the coming week, apart from EUROCHF for this coming week, it's EURUSD. For EURUSD for this coming week, you're going to be looking for a bullish direction. The big reason behind is because the market has successfully come back to the trend line of ours, this uptrend of ours, and it has shown a good confirmation here. In this at this level is when you're going to be taking our entry holding toward that targeted area. The big reason behind is because of the double bottoms pattern. This is EURUSD and this is H4 time frame. Another pair which you're going to be looking at apart from EURUSD, it's EURGBP. And for EURGBP for this coming week, we're going to be looking for a temporary bearish direction. Let me zoom it for you. I think you can see there at the top where the trend lines have been respected very well. Now we have this an uptrend of ours which has already been broken. Now the market is going back to retest it. As you can see, if you consider this area, you can see the first shoulder head and the second shoulder, which is the retest of the broken trend line. Now we are expecting that the market will drop down toward this level as it is coming back to complete the second bottom, so that you can have a good safe to haven movement. This is EURJPY and this is 4 hours time frame. Another pair which you're going to be focusing on apart from EURJPY is EURNZD. And for EURNZD for this coming week, you're going to be looking for a bearish direction, and the big reason behind is because the market has successful. For EURNZD, the market has successful broken the trend line, which we have been observing it for some time now, and it is about to come back to retest it. After it has retested, we get our entry holding it toward this level here, and at this level is because there is an obstacle of the trend line, is where we're going to be existing. This is EURNZD and this is 4 hours time frame. Another pair which you're going to be looking at apart from EURNZD for this coming week, it's EURNOK. For EURNOK, the big reason behind for us to be taking a sell is going to be bearish, and the big reason for us to be taking a sell is because the market has breached out this support or resistance, and we can see there is a trend line which is being respected, and it is high probability that it will drop down straight away. But it's also an opportunity that, as you can see, this is the first shoulder, this is the head. It might come back toward that point there, then it is when it will start dropping. But high probability it will start dropping from that area directly. But if it's successful break and retest this support or resistance, we'll take a position holding it toward that area, and at that area we'll look for selling opportunity toward this level. This is EURNOK and this is 4 hours time frame. Another pair which you're going to be looking at apart from EURNOK, it's AUDNZD. And for AUDNZD for this coming week, we're going to be looking for a bullish direction. The big reason behind is because the market gave us a good head and shoulder pattern. If you can see it clearly at this level, let me draw it well. first shoulder head, and this is the second shoulder. Now the market has breached out the neck, and it has retested it very well. Now we are about to move toward that level. And if you pull your Fibonacci level at this area, you may find that it's on the level of zone 61061. Yeah, so this is AUDNZD, and this is H4 time frame. Another pair which you're going to be focusing on apart from AUDNZD, it's AUDUSD. AUDUSD, very sorry, AUDUSD, yeah. AUDUSD, and for AUDUSD for this coming week, you're going to be looking for a bullish direction, and the big reason behind is because of the good retest of the broken neck of the double bottoms. First, let's see the first bottom. This is the first bottom, second bottom, and the neck has already been breached out very well, and it has come back to retest it. So it's when we're going to look for entry at this level, holding it toward that targeted area. This is AUDUSD, and this is H4 time frame. Another pair which you're going to be focusing on apart from AUDUSD is AUDCHF. AUDCHF. Swiss francs, yeah, AUDCHF. And for AUDCHF, we're gonna have a little down move. Very sorry. For AUDCHF, we're gonna have a little down move, coming back to touch this trend line of ours, and then we have our entry confirmation there. We look for entry confirmation, holding it so that targeted area. And the big reason behind is because the market is still respecting the trend line, which is an uptrend there. So this is AUDCHF, and this is H4 time frame. Another pair which you're going to be looking at is AUDCAD. It's AUDCAD. Yes, and for AUDCAD for this coming week, you're going to be looking for a bearish direction, and the big reason behind is because the market gave us a good wait. Let me pull it up. Yes, it gave us a good consolidation at this level. Though we have like a shoulder, head, and then a shoulder, but it will drop down after we break and retest this neck. This trend line is when you're going to be looking for a selling opportunity, holding that toward that targeted area. That is the high probability of this pair. But also, if it breach out this double, the head and shoulder pattern, shoulder, head, and second shoulder, if it break and retest, you're going to move up with it. But high probability for the coming week, AUDCAD, we're going to be looking for a selling opportunity, holding it toward this targeted area. This is AUDCAD, and this is H4 time frame. Another pair which you're going to be looking at apart from AUDCAD, it's NZDCAD. And for NZDCAD for this coming week, you're going to be looking for a temporary bearish direction, then a long-term bullish direction. Since it's coming back to retest the broken, the market is coming back to retest the broken trend line. We are anticipating that after a good retest of this neck, wait for a little drop toward this level, of which it is the trend line, which has already been observed, and then from there we'll take our entry, holding it toward that targeted area. This is NZDCAD, and this is H4 time frame. Another pair which you're going to be focusing on apart from NZDCAD, it's NZDUSD. And for NZDUSD for this coming week, we're going to be looking for a temporary bearish direction, then long-term bullish direction. The big reason behind for us to be taking this move, it's because the market gave us an opportunity of which it will be coming back to touch this trend line of ours, then it will continue moving up toward that targeted area. Let me minimize this graph of ours. Yeah, toward this zone here is where we are expecting it to be going to. To this level. This is NZDUSD, and this is H4 time frame. Another pair which you're going to be focusing. It's NZDJPY. And for NZDJPY, for the coming week, we're going to be looking for a temporary bearish direction, whereby it will be coming back to touch this trend line of ours. It will be coming to touch trend line of ours, where it is retesting the trend line, the big trend line, and also it will be touching the uptrend trend line. And then from there, we'll look for our entry buying toward that level. And our entry point in this year, NZDCAD, we wait for a retest of this broken trend line. After a retest of it, we're going to be looking for selling opportunity toward this level. This is NZDCAD and this is H4 time frame. Another pair which we're going to be focusing on apart from NZDCAD is USDCAD. Sorry, USDCAD. And for USDCAD for this coming week, we're going to be looking for a temporary bearish direction. Sorry, let me adjust it very well. Yes, for USDCAD, we're going to be looking for a selling opportunity on this pair. The big reason behind is because the market has sorry, let me this is USDCAD and this is H4 time frame. Yes, now there it is. Yeah, for USDCAD for this coming week, you're going to be looking for a bearish direction. The reason there is because it has breached this support or resistance. We are waiting for a good retest at that level, holding it toward this level here. This is USDCAD and this is H4 time frame. Let me zoom it for you so that you can see it clearly. The way it is set up at the top there. Yeah, it has like a double tops. The neck has already been breached. Let me show you. It has the first top, second top, and the neck has already been breached at this level. That is the reason we are selling USDCAD. Another pair which we're going to be looking at apart from USDCAD is USDJPY. USDJPY. And for USDJPY for this coming week, USDJPY. And for USDJPY for this coming week, we're going to be looking for a bearish direction, and good enough, it has already given us a good entry. And the big reason behind is because it has already broken the support or resistance, and also there is like a trend line at this level. Let me zoom it very well so that you can see. There is this trend line which has already been broken. This trend line which has already been broken, and the retest has already been bad. Now from there, the entry confirmation has already happened. So from the coming week, we're gonna be dropping toward this level here. There is where we're anticipating that this market will be heading to. This is USDJPY and this is H4 time frame. Another pair which we're going to be focusing on apart from USDJPY, it's USDZAR. 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 Let's look at it. USDZAR. USDZAR. And for USDZAR also we'll be having a bearish direction. And let's the graph load first. Okay. For USDZAR also we have a good dropout. The reason behind is because the market first has retested the broken trend line, as you can see there, and also it has retested the support or resistance. It has retested the support or resistance here, the trend line, and also it has retested the support or resistance. Now it's time for us to drop down with it, and where we're targeting it, we are targeting to reach at this level. You can look at this green quotation price is where we are about to be hitting. our take profit. And another pair which we are supposed to be we will be looking at for this coming week, apart from USD ZAR, is USD SEC. USD SEC. And for USD SEC for this coming week, let's graph load. Yes, for USD SEC, we're going to be looking for a bullish direction, and the big reason behind is because the market gave us the first shoulder, now it's head, and it's about to give us the second shoulder. Then we'll boom, it's going to be moving up toward the targeted area where it's coming back to retest the broken trend line, and then from there we might have a down move. But for the coming week, let's target at that level. This is USD SEC, and this is H4 time frame. Another pair which you're going to be looking at is USDHKD. USDHKD. Yes, for USDHKD, the same thing we're going to be looking at is the bullish direction. And yes, it's USDHKD. USDHKD. Let me zoom out for you at this point. Let me zoom out. I'm zooming out USDHKD so that you can see it clearly. Yes, for USDHKD, it has reached to a level where it's supposed to pull back, and the big reason behind it is because the first shoulder, now we are about to say that this is a second, is the head, and it will come back to form the second shoulder, so that boom, it can continue moving up. So for the coming week, just let us trade this shoulder head formation. Then it is reached to this level, we'll look for a selling opportunity toward this level again back, then going up again. The reason behind is because of head and shoulder pattern. This is USD HKD, and this is H4 time frame. Another pair which we're going to be looking at apart from USD HKD is USD SGD. Sorry, but I think this is the SGD. We have already looked at it. No, we didn't look at it on SGD. We're going to be looking for a selling opportunity of this pair. Let me minimize so that you can see clearly. The big reason behind is because the market came back to a certain trend line and to a support or resistance which has already been broken, and it gave us a good confirmation. Then from the next week, you're going to be selling it toward this next trend line or support or resistance of the red. So for the coming week, you're going to be selling USDHDD toward that targeted area. This is USDHDD, and this is H4 time frame. Another pair which you're going to be looking at, now we are entering the GBP pairs, is GBP AUD. And for GBP AUD for this coming week, we're going to be looking for, let's look at it, GBP AUD. It's GBP AUD. Sorry, it's GBP AUD. And for GBP AUD for the coming week, you're gonna be looking for a selling opportunity. Let's zoom it and see what it gave us this week. Yes, for GBP AUD, as it has broken, it gave us the first shoulder, head, and now it's about to finish up the second shoulder. Now, since it has already reached the broken support or resistance, we are expecting that it will continue dropping toward that level, of which there is an obstacle of the trend line. There is an obstacle of the trend line at this level here. So we are expecting that it will continue moving up. Moving down from that level toward this level because of the break and retest of that support or resistance. This is GBP AUD and this is H4 time frame. Another pair which you're going to be looking at apart from GBP AUD is GBP USD. And for GBP USD for this coming week, we're going to be looking for a bullish direction, and the big reason behind it's because the market gave us good structure, of which the market successful touched this trend line of ours almost 3 times, and it came back again. Now we are expecting that to move up, but if it fails and break this support or resistance, we'll be having a double tops, of which it will lead us to break and retest of the neck towards this level. But high probability for the coming week we're going to be buying this pair. The reason behind is because it came back to touch the trend line for the 3rd time. The big reason why we are moving up with it. This is GBP USD and this is H4 time frame. Another part apart from GBP USD is GBP CAD. Yes, for GBP CAD for the coming week, you're going to be looking for a bearish direction. And the big reason behind is because it gave us a first top and this is the second top. Now it's about to be dropping down. Now we are waiting for a break and retest of this neck to take entry at this level, holding it toward that targeted area. This is GBP CAD and this is 4 hours time frame. Another pair which you're going to be looking at apart from GBP CAD is GBPJPY. GBP, sorry, it's not EPB, it's GBPJPY. And for GBPJPY also, we're going to be looking for a bearish direction, and the big reason behind is that because it gave us the first top, second top. Now it's we breach out this support or resistance, wait for a retest, then dropping down with it. And also at the same time we have first shoulder ahead, and then this is the second shoulder. So we are expecting after the break and retest of the neck will drop down toward that level. This is GBPJPY and this is H4 time frame. Another pair which we're going to be looking at, and this is our last pair. This is GBPNZD. This is GBPNZD. GBPNZD. And for GBPNZD for this coming week, you're going to be looking for a bearish direction. The big reason behind is because the market has breached out this support or resistance where there was a lot of consolidation at that level, and we're expecting from there it will move down toward this targeted area. So for the coming week, we're going to be looking for a selling opportunity GBPNZD, and this is H4 time frame. For those who haven't yet subscribed in our YouTube channels, subscribe in our YouTube channel, switch on post notifications so that you can be alerted whenever we are releasing such kind of analysis every weekend of not less than 30 pairs. And also, if you haven't joined our Telegram channel, you may join us on the description. The link is on the description so that you can be updated on the services which we are providing and some updates. And if you need to contact us, also the contacts will be displayed on the description side. And happy paper chasing week, traders.